Okay, so here's the game. I've got a bow and a few arrows. Got 62 arrows. I'm going to place I don't know, what should I put up there? Cobblestone? No, I'll put a dark oak log up there somewhere. And I'm going to try to hit it with my bow. Alright? Alright, let's put it right here. Seems like a good spot. And I only get one shot. One opportunity. I get one shot, one arrow. Ooh! Well, I blame the wind. I blame the lighting. The sun is all over the place. It's kind of cloudy. The water was distracting, and I think a bird flew by and disrupted the velocity of the arrow. So I get another shot. Okay, here we go. Again, it was a small bird. It was a clear bird. Let's try again. See? Perfect every time. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am the best archer there has ever been. Not really. What did that hit? Oh, it hit the tree. Nice, see? I am the best. I wasn't even looking. So, if you caught the last couple minutes of my last episode, you would see that I started to dig this out, and I sort of have an idea of what I want to go there. So this is like our farms, right? We have our farms down below. We have our horse stables down below here. And soon to be, probably within this episode, I'll have this room done. So this is like our farm area. And most farms have a barn, right? And since I couldn't figure out what else to put here, I'm going to put a barn. It's going to fit right in there. So I have it planned out. I was just about to say, oh, I'm really happy with how it turned out. Well, to be honest, I am. I was like really surprised. I was messing around in creative, and I just couldn't figure out like what would be good together and how it should work. I just placed a few blocks here and there, and then I was like, wow, like that really brought it all together. But you'll see that once I begin building, which will be soon. Dang it. I spent all day shooting arrows and bows, and it's dark again. So, my idea that I sort of had was I didn't know like what to put as a roof here, and when you're down below here, I want it to look nice up above. So I wanted just to figure out something that I could have a skylight, a big open glass skylight, and not just this here, I mean up above as well. So the front barn area that's carved out here is going to be kind of a facade, I guess you'd say, because there aren't really going to be animals or anything inside here other than this area. And the roof is going to be flat with glass on it, so it's like a facade, but it's going to look really cool, I think. So I need to gather some materials. It's going to take a lot of dark oak. I need more than this, I think. Lots of wood. It's primarily a wooden build, and I'm going to need some glass too, probably. So let me sleep and get some materials, and we'll start building. Okay. I almost just died. I really got to figure out lighting in here. My gosh. I keep saying I'm going to do it. Okay, here we go. This is going to be like an old-fashioned barn raising. I'm going to get some Amish brothers and cousins to come over and help me. No, I'm not. So, I'm probably going to have to be switching from here to creative quite a bit, so if there's any weird cuts, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is there? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope, we want this to be back one. We're going to start here. And then here. So the way I built this out in creative, I actually had, let's see, this is going to be flush with this. Let's start here. When I built this in creative, I built everything up off the ground 1 block high like this. So I may want to, it really oh, well, I guess I'm not gonna. Never mind. So it's gonna be flush like that, I guess. Let's start here. 1, 2, 3. Something like that. I already feel like I'm forgetting something. I need to probably switch back soon. Actually, I don't think that went like that. I guess I find it pretty hard to build on camera. Because you have to think about things to say. And you have to remember where everything goes. I mean, I just built this not too long ago. So it's still pretty fresh in my mind. Well, no, that doesn't sound right. It's not fresh in my mind, like, I don't know. It's not fresh in my memory, it's fresh in my mind. Am I making sense here? We'll go, no, not up like that. We need to go up again to here, and then like that, like so. And then this comes across. Perfect. Okay, we're back up here. I think that goes over like that. Perhaps not. Don't remember. So, like I said, the detail is going to start here. So this is going to be like so. Stair. Stair. Already running out of wood here. I hear a skeleton somewhere. Now I'm going to finish this little spot right here, and then we'll jump down and take a good look at it so you can see what's going on. Something like so. Oh, that's it. Okay. So there's a little bit more of it. I think that's right. I'll probably have to double check a few times. That is not right. You turned the wrong way, fool. There we go. So I thought, you know, that would add a little bit of detail. Oh, and this is wrong too. That was how I had it in the first place when I first designed it, and then I turned it like so, and like that, and I thought that added a whole lot of detail. Take a step back and we'll look. Yeah. So it kind of looks like it's being supported here, like, because the front end sticks out, as you can see, of course. So these help support it, I suppose. Have some more here. And it sort of gives the illusion that there's going to be a loft up above. Most barns, pretty tall. First floor is where animals usually are. And up above is where hay is usually stored. Keep it up above because it's drier and hotter. Keeps the hay dry. If hay gets wet, it gets moldy. From what I understand, I'm not a farmer. So yeah. Alright, so after switching back to my creative world quite a few times, this does look funny right now because the roof actually starts right here. It follows this diagonal line going up. And it's primarily, at least on the front, made out of spruce wood stairs. So, let's get up there. See if I can't mess this up a little bit. Start like this. Like so. And like oh, I can't. Back one more. Start here. Okay. And then just on the back side here, these go... Is it like this? I think it's like this. So there's a block in between those, and then these are flipped up the right way. Or upside down, upside right. They're this way. So, whoops. That ain't right. Got a block here. Block like that. I have to step back and look at it again and make sure I'm right. And I think this... I think the top one there is flipped up a weird way, but we'll see. So let's work on these. It's like that. Oh, that is so wrong. What is wrong with me? There isn't a block in between. How did I do that? Oh, it goes down one more, because I knew that that side stuck out past this beam here. So I'm like, how did I do that? It's wrong. I'm such a failure. Yeah, that looks a little bit more correct, I think. Alright, so there you have it. That's the front of the barn. Looks pretty good. I think everything's right. So, like I was trying to mention when I first started building this, when I built it in Creative, the grass level was here, but as you can see I can't put grass there. I really think this bottom part here that sticks out really helps with the whole feel that like this part is set back in, you know? Like this is, it's not all flush. But what can you do? I don't know. Too bad we couldn't have half, or like, you know, half grass blocks, grass slabs. That'd be pretty nice. So you can get that feel that there's like a lip there. Anyway, that's it. So this whole idea sort of came about because I wanted something as like a skylight, right? This barn here in the front has a pointy roof, right? And I didn't want to build like a pointy glass skylight. It would look kind of strange. It's nicer when it's flat, you know, you can see through it better. So I'm going to have to, I mean I already have it figured out, but I had to figure out a way to make... Ah! Seriously? Alright, so for the third time I've tried to explain this, I want this part to be flat, and this part is obviously pointed, so I have to make a transition between the pointed front and a flat area back in here, right? So that's what I'm going to work on now. I'm going to go up above, try to flatten this out and make it similar to how I have it in the Creative. And I'll show you how I accomplished making this from a pointy area to a flat roof here. So let's give that a shot. Dang, I'm out of glass. But here we go. This is good enough to explain kind of how I did this. So it's kind of ugly in here, but nobody will really be able to see it too well. It's not a big deal. You know what I could do, now that I think of it? I didn't even think of this. Kind of helps. Why not? I'll think about it. But here you go. So I made this one shorter, as you can see, shorter than this side here. And it's cool that you can see it never rains in this world, ever. This is a miracle. It's kind of cool that you can see through this glass down here, all the way up through here to the roof. It's kind of neat. I also need to go through this side, do some cleaning up like that. Those blocks there I think can come out, or some of them can. I think those can come out. It'll look nicer on this side, hopefully. I'll work on it. But I'm gonna basically finish this roof off, wait till it stops raining again, and then we'll be back, and maybe we can, I don't know, I'll probably go until I work on the back side here, so maybe the roof will be done by the next clip, who knows. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're at right now. So the roof is essentially done, and I got the back side done. The back side's going to need a little bit more work. This part here, this is of course going to be how we get downstairs, so I wanted to keep it 3 wide. So this actually sticks out 1 block further than all the other corners, but we can make it work. I'll figure it out. So that looks okay. Do some more work on it later. So now the big major question we need to figure out is, how do we do these walls? See, because I kind of messed up, if you haven't noticed already. So when I decided to, design this in creative, I came in here and I counted this out, 11 blocks wide. But what I should have done, or I mean what that 11 wide really is just the inside, and it should have been 13 wide altogether. So that means that these walls here are going to have to stick out 1 block. Let's pretend that these are a block here. That's what it's going to look like. You know what I mean? Because I want it to be flush here. So, the only really thing that I can think of doing is building this up like so, right? And then taking some of this dirt here and stone, and I'll bring some in, and just make it naturally look like it ends, here-ish. Kind of cover it up. That's really the only thing I can think of doing for now. Like this side isn't going to be a problem at all, really. The back side I'm not really worried about because I won't see it as much. But really here is the biggest problem. So, should I do it? Should I just cover it up? If you guys have suggestions what I should do later on, let me know in the comments below. But that's what I'm going to do for now. I just really want to get this project done so we can work on some other stuff today, so let me get this done, and then I'll show it off, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, so for today, I'm calling this barn project done. There's still, a bit of work I could do on it. The back of this and the inside here looks pretty ugly. I just wanted to match it to the front. Who knows? Still some work to be done, I guess. Wow, the front looks really good though. I like it. So I put some stone and some dirt here. That should grow over to look pretty nice and natural. I guess I could fill in a little bit more there. Make it look better. So that's that. So, since we completed this, it's something we started in the last episode. Let's see if we can get this done. Hopefully I have enough time to do some work on it. You guys are probably wondering what this is going to look like. Well, I mean, you have a pretty good idea, but I'm going to try to make it look nicer than this, of course. It looks hideous in here. So, I guess let me gather up some more materials. I'm all out of a lot of things. I need some lamps, too. My idea is that I'm going to have lamps above all of these to make it look kind of nice. This needs to be sand, or wherever I end up putting the cactus, so let me cut away again and get some stuff, and I'll be back. Can somebody explain to me how this happened? I didn't know that that was possible. I certainly didn't put it there. It definitely grew. I don't know how. Glitch. This spider is on fire. Oh! It lives. Don't climb my walls. I didn't say you can climb my walls. Ladies and gentlemen, I got this done. So, I actually just recorded this segment a second ago, and I realized that my recording software wasn't open, so... Oh, you're gonna come here and... Okay, I'll let you demonstrate it. Go ahead and explain everything. Ow! Why did that happen? I didn't do anything! It's daytime! You freak. Okay, so... I explained in the last episode kind of how this all is going to work. So you have 5 major dyes here: red, yellow, green, magenta, and pink. I have my outline here. Yeah, rose bush, sunflower, cactus. So we can get all of these color dyes here from just these 5 flowers, assuming that we have both bone meal and lapis. I'll put some in here when the time's right. So assuming we have these 2, when we come in here, we can make all of these except for black, light gray, and gray. Because black takes ink sacs, and there's no good way to farm those here. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out some way to farm them. I'll just build I'll build a huge, I don't know, tank, like a fish tank. Yeah, aquarium. That's what I was thinking of. But I mean, I could just go right around and look for them. They're not really hard to come by, so that's pretty easy. And you know, bone meal isn't really hard to come by either. It's useful that I have a skeleton farm, and I certainly don't have any shortage of bone meal. So this should work pretty well. Yeah, so I can get all of these except for black, gray, light gray. I can't get brown in here, but like I said before, I grow cocoa beans right down there, and I have a good supply of them, so that's not an issue. So, yeah, this is how I'm going to get dyes from now on, which I'm really happy about. It's always a struggle to go and look for these flowers, and I never feel like I have enough dyes, so glad this is done. And it looks right. It looks, you know, it looks pretty good in here, I think. I wanted to fit more cactus in here, but actually, you can't, for some reason, put cactus up against a block. For some reason, can't put it here, can't put it there. It can only be away from a block. Like, I tried cutting this out, and it fit right in there just fine. Which is strange, but, you know, it'll work. I have plenty of cactus around my base anyways. Got some out there, actually. So, that's done. That's essentially done. And I feel pretty good about myself. I got a lot done in this episode. But I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. As always, I appreciate, you know, the views and the likes and comments and support and nice encouraging words. Sorry. I think I have allergies or something. Maybe I do. I don't know. I can't talk. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode. It really does help me out. I'd appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching, and I'll repeat myself 100 more times, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.